you ever taken a trip that completely opened your eyes? Whether it was seeing the ocean for the first time, watching a geyser explode, or flying in an airplane for the first time? Well, vacations have given me those kinds of unforgettable moments. I've been lucky enough to take several trips with my family, and each one has given me new experiences that I'll never forget. Most of you have probably gone on at least one family trip, and you'll know how those memories can stick with you forever. By sharing my vacations, maybe you'll think back to your own favorite ones or even add a new destination to your bucket list. Today, I'll tell you about two of my favorite vacations, my first time in Virginia Beach and my adventure in Yellowstone National Park. I went to Virginia Beach to visit my uncle, my aunt, and my two cousins, and while we were there, I got to experience going to the ocean for the first time. I really enjoyed walking in the sand and playing in the waves. It was a very fun experience. And while we were there, we also went to a few different theme parks and water parks, and it was very fun just spending those moments with my family that I never get to see since they live so far away. So I definitely made some very good memories while I was there. I also got to go to this big naval museum, and it relates back to me because my aunt, she works in the Navy, and I got to experience what she does on a day-to-day life, and it was really cool. It was just this big old naval boat, and it was a very fun experience. The airplane ride was its own adventure itself because it was my first time ever going on an airplane. I was very nervous at first, but once I was up into the clouds and looking out the window, I realized how fun it was. I got to take a bunch of different pictures like this one. One of my favorite parts on the airplane was having the flight attendants come around and give me snacks and drinks. I really enjoyed the pretzels and my Sprite I had. When I went to Yellowstone, one of my favorite parts was seeing the Old Faithful, which is a geyser erupt. I loved watching all the steam and water go up into the air, like this picture here I got to take. And it just amazed me how every day this geyser goes off at a certain time, and it's just nothing like I have at home. I also enjoyed seeing all the different hot springs, and there was many different geysers there as well. I love seeing all the different colors the hot springs had, the blues and the reds and the yellows. It just made me realize how beautiful nature is and how beautiful nature is when it's left untouched. I also got to see many different animals while I was in the park. I got to see bison and elk and much more. One of my favorite parts I enjoyed is when we were driving on the road. Big old herds of bison just crossed the road, and we had to wait for at least a good 30 minutes for them to all cross the road. I also enjoyed taking a lot of pictures of all these animals. Again, I don't have anything like that in my hometown of Kansas, so I really enjoyed that. I got to hike on a few different mountains with my family. It was very fun. From my first airplane ride to Virginia Beach to witnessing geysers at Yellowstone, each trip gave me new experiences that I'll never forget. Vacations aren't just breaks from everyday life, they're adventures that stay with you forever and shape you how you see the world. Thank you for letting me share my vacation memories with you. Does anyone have any questions?